Vehicle makes that hard left turn down pit lane, up in the flag stand, looking for that green flag, and we're racing at Daytona. From the outside of row number 1, the 51, Christian Eckes.
Side-by-side battle for that number 2 position. Gilliland on the inside, that's David Gilliland. Sheldon Creed to the outside lane. Both of them with plenty of braking help as they chase Christian Eckes.
Gilliland, next truck in line on the bottom on the inside of the racetrack as the inside lane advances now. Up the Daytona Superstretch for the first time, led by Christian Eckes, but here comes the outside lane. Big momentum by Sheldon Creed.
And Sheldon Creed getting a shove from his GMS Racing teammate in the form of Brett Moffitt. They're side by side, 5 rows deep, off turn 4 the first time by.
First time by, already up to full song of these trucks as they thunder down here across the tri-oval. They are side by inches up the line. Christian Eckes.
Outside line, trying to get a good push going. They've got about 10 or 12 rows of drafting help. The same is true down low, and it's enough to keep Christian Eckes out of the ball.
He leads by a full truck length now on the inside of the racetrack. Has drafting help from David Gilliland as they make their way up the back straightaway. And again, the outside lane has momentum into turn 3. New leader, Sheldon Creed.
Trouble in turn number 2. Brian Doza has flattened the right side of that machine. Smoke up the Natalie Decker machine as well. And maybe an under the hood problem where she may have gotten a piece of that wreck.
And there's a problem for David Gilliland. He is falling all the way to the tail end of the field. The problem started off the end of the back straightaway. He got the field all jacked up, and now they're broken up. Turn number 4, the first caution flag is flying. Natalie Decker got a piece of that action with Brian Doza in turn 2. As she brought her truck to pit road, the left front burst into flames. She has skidded to a halt, and the safety crews have taken the fire extinguishers to her truck. But that, along with the Brian Doza situation, put us under the caution flag for the first time of the night.
Sponsored by Moneyline. Here we roar. Kim Coon, do you have a visual on what's going on with Natalie Decker's truck down there?
Yeah, so Natalie Decker has the first available pit box down here on pit road. She pulled her Toyota in. It was clearly visibly on fire in the right front around the tire. In fact, a crew member...
18 truck Harrison Burton, 13 Johnny Sauter, David Gilliland's number 17, Bobby Garrett, 63, all down pit lane.
At lap number 8, again, Sheldon Creed and the defending series champion Brett Moffitt side by side coming to the line to get us back under Creed.
Green flag is back in the air. Lap number 8 goes on the board. Again, Sheldon Creed selected the outside.
Pushes him all the way to the banking in turn number 1, then backs off by half a truck length. Maybe shouldn't have done that, as he's going to fall back and lose the second spot, lose the third spot. Now they go back side by side, down with Brett Moffitt for 4th.
At the front of the field, though, it is a pair of Chevrolets leading the way. Led by Sheldon Creed, the inside lane advances. Brett Moffitt is there in second. Then Christian Eckes, the book sitter, in third.
Top 4 single file around the bottom. The first side-by-side battles for 5th. Austin Wayne Self inside of Grant Infinger as they race off.
As Dave, Kyle, and Dylan described that lap, Harrison Burton was back on the pit lane, flat left front tire. He took his Toyota Tundra back into back up to the tail end of the field. The field's in 1.
He may get one as well, as they're 2x2 from about the pit spot all the way back. That's where on the inside line, challenging for the 5 spot.
Austin Wayne Self, the 5th truck on the bottom of the racetrack. Grant Infinger leads the outside lane. The 4 trucks in front of them, single file, led by Sheldon Creed, Brett Moffitt, Christian Eckes, and Austin Hill.
And Austin Wayne Self on that bottom lane slots into 5th, got a nice shot. He's side by side with Grant Infinger for 6th.
That 6th place battle is the first side-by-side battle as they roll down through the super stretch or front stretch here again. The front 5 in single file, high-speed formation, Sheldon Creed.
draft about 2 laps ago. He is on the comeback track. In the air, or 1 to go in stage 1 here in Daytona.
Everyone continuing to chase Sheldon Creed. They'll make the way around the lifting truck of Tyler Dibble. Creed with Moffitt in tow down the backstretch.
Time in this opening stage is Sheldon Creed. Brett Moffitt is there. Christian Eckes along with Austin Hill. Austin by himself. Nobody.
Backing up to the front bumper of Christian Eckes, who did the same to Austin Hill here. We'll see if they can get a run. They're about a half. Here they come. Eckes looking outside.
They are looking outside. As a matter of fact, they fan out 3 wide now down through the tri-oval. They're all racing behind Sheldon Creed, and it is 3 wide to the stripe for that second spot.
First one, Brett Moffitt. He's going to come to a stop in front of his crew. First race for him as a GMS racing driver. They're going to take a tear off, top it off with the team directive. Be teammates with Creed and Sheldon till the end, and then anything goes. Also in Sheldon Creed, Winston Kelly.
Christian Eckes, left side tires only, same thing. Austin Blades looks like first on the
stage break, and he is the race leader. Green lights are on. Green flag is in the air, and the air
Sauter brings 3 by a couple or 3 truck lengths, but they're going to eat that up in a hurry as the outside line. That's a pretty good run coming. In that high groove, Sauter now under attack. It'll go wheel to wheel to the next one.
GMS Racing teammates lead that outside lane. Brett Moffitt is there along with his teammate in Sheldon Creed. Moffitt challenging Johnny Sauter for the race lead as Sauter leads the inside line into 3.
It's the Thorsport duo on the bottom battling the 2 GMS trucks in the outside lane. Sauter inching out in front of Moffitt for the moment. He's got help on the inside lane from Grant Infinger.
Johnny Sauter going back to the lead at Daytona. Question is, can he hold it coming down to the line to complete lap 26? No, he cannot. It'll be Brett Moffitt. Johnny Sauter, yeah, still digging hard down low.
Yeah, scrapping in that low line. Picks up a little drafting help from Grant Enfinger and from Todd Gilliland. And here comes Johnny back to the inside. He wants a whiff of the lead up
Inside lane gets a great run off of turn number 2, led by Johnny Sauter, drafting help from his teammate in Grant Enfinger. The outside lane now advances a bit. Here's Brett Moffitt back to the front with help from Sheldon Creed.
Moffitt out in front, solo.
Trouble back straightaway into turn 3. 3 trucks get together. Chris Fontaine up and into the outside wall.
Himself, Ben Rhodes, and Austin Hill, your top 10. Green flag again is displayed here at the starter stand, and here we go again.
the advantage as they hit the 31-degree banking in turn number 1. Now the inside lane begins to creep ahead. Brett Moffitt by about a half a truck length, but back comes Johnny Sauter. He powers high off turn 2. Not enough. Moffitt for the lead.
And it's Moffitt with drafting help from Sheldon Creed on the bottom of the racetrack. Johnny Sauter, he leads the outside lane and has drafting help from Grant Infinger side by side through the field.
Creed trying to shove Moffitt out front solo, not going to do it. Here comes Sauter roaring back to his right elbow. They're side by side for the race lead. Side by side, 6 or 7 rows.
Bad news for Brett Moffitt and Sheldon Creed. They were being black flagged by NASCAR for locking bumpers. If you don't know what that means, they're doing that. Dave, the problem is they are 1 and 2 on the inside lane.
It's going to be very difficult for them to get out of harm's way. Decelerate and serve that penalty right now. They're still staging on front of the pack. Johnny Sauter looking for the lead.
Johnny Sauter in the outside lane might be one of the safer locations on the racetrack now with those 2 trucks below him dipped to the pit lane this time. Walking the course of Brett Moffitt and Sheldon Creed.
Sauter goes out front by himself here as Moffitt battles with Grant Infinger for what is the 2nd spot on the racetrack. Infinger with help on the outside lane from Todd Gilliland.
They roll off from turn number 4, and indeed the two trucks do peel off, and boy, we're right there, one of those moments where nothing bad happened. A lot of times when we see green flag pit stop. Sauter, they're wheel to wheel down through the tri-oval. We've got 2 laps to go in this stage. Look at this sight.
Johnny Sauter tried to block them all, but he could only stiff arm below. He's out into the bottom lane, battling for the lead. Todd Gilliland steals to the outside.
An aggressive moves early on in this event for Johnny Sauter. Maintains the second spot, about a half a truck length behind new race leader Todd Gilliland, who shows the way in the outside lane.
Inside with help from Stuart Friesen. Sauter inches back in front. Gilliland hanging in his right rear, and Sauter solo coming to the one-to-go side for the battle for second behind him.
Stuart Friesen just gave Johnny Sauter the old heave-ho back to the lead, and he will seize that opportunity. 1 lap left in stage 2. Leaning on each other, coming through the track.
Is far from over. Johnny Sauter to the inside. Todd Gilliland climbing the ladder again to the outside. They are nose to nose.
Red Road, second truck in the outside lane. Then you have Grant Infinger, part of this battle. Stuart Friesen, David Gilliland, all trying to get stage points here in the second stage. It's going to be Todd Gilliland leading the way.
Great shot. He's out front by himself, bringing Sauter with him on the inside lane. They're side by side for third as Sauter looks high.
Sauter goes to the high side. Gilliland down on the low side. They are side by side. Sauter able to get around them. They're 2 wide. They're 3 wide at the straight. Johnny Sauter. Oh, that means pit road is open, and here they come. It looks like every single truck, with the exception of 1, is making their way to pit road. The first ones peel off. Stuart Friesen peels off, and he's in front of Kim Coon.
Stuart Friesen's in. The crew's going to go to the right side. It's going to be at least 2 tires for Stuart Friesen. They're going to take a tear off. Still working on that car. While Johnny Sauter, the stage 2 winner, is in. It's going to be a 4-tire call for Johnny Sauter and his team. Sunoco Fuel in that 4. Stuart Friesen 4 tires. Brett Moffitt also in. Brett Infinger looks like it's going to be. He had a little trouble getting out of his pit stop because of Sheldon Creed was parked in front of him to make a late stop. Later stop because he was out of the field. So a little trouble down here at this midfield.
Laps have been completed. When they cross the stripe, we will have 46 of the 100 on the line. The pace truck has made its way safely on the pit road. We're back to green flag racing action, and with that, it is the father David gets the advantage into turn 1.
David Gilliland by just a bumper. Here comes Todd back to the outside lane. He's got Johnny Sauter in tow. Down the banking they come off turn number 2. Gilliland, David by a nose off 2.
Harrison Burton, second truck on the inside lane, assisting David Gilliland to the front of the field at the end of the back straightaway. In the outside lane, it is Todd Gilliland with traffic help from Sauter.
And they're 2 by 2, the first few rows. It's the Gilliland still trying to sort it out in the race for the lead. David on the inside, Todd up top with help from Johnny Sauter.
It's an all Gilliland front row now as they race back into the tri-oval. What a kick probably that is for the both of them. Father and son, wheel to wheel for the lead at Daytona. And you got old son trying to steal the thunder topside.
Neither one of them cutting the other any bit of the break whatsoever. Todd Gilliland trying to squeeze Dad down to that yellow line. Papa David
Trash collects 4, 5, and more trucks as they all slide toward the tri-oval. Jordan Anderson got hooked and slammed the outside wall off the exit as they all slide towards pit entry.
Folks, this has been building up for the last 5-10 laps or so. The drivers and the trucks involved are numerous. Let's go back and recap the accident with Dylan Welch.
And Jordan Anderson got hooked just as they
Now to David Gilliland and Harrison Burton. They pulled up to pit, meaning they passed people under the caution flag that they should not have coming to pit road while they answered it.
Dave LaRouche getting the
field. That's when you get back to Angela Rouge, who is running in the third spot. That second truck, Ben Rhodes, in line just behind Austin Hill.
And here comes Angel LaRouche, looked inside momentarily on Rhodes for that second spot, stays in line. The top three are single file. Battle for fourth behind them. Corey Roper inside Clay Greenfield.
Inside lane, breaking out to about a 3 or 4 truck breakaway. We mentioned just a moment ago that penalty for David Miller down there for Harrison. Laps have been completed, so 11 laps to go. We're under caution again. Ben Rhodes, the leader. Austin Hill second. Clay Greenfield, Gustine, and Matt Crafton, your top 5.
Veteran spotters helping out these Truck Series racers. Mike Herman spotted Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to victory at Talladega. He's on the spotter stand.
Down to the line, Rhodes and Hill, green flag is back in the air.
Hill on the outside, Rhodes on the inside, wheel to wheel, up through the gears as no breakaway at the front. It's Rhodes and Hill into turn 1.
Side by side, Rhodes on the inside, Hill on the outside, then Gustine, Clay Greenfield, and Matt Crafton on the low line looking at the 5 spot.
Ben Rhodes advances to the front of the field, out front and on the bottoms, further back. One truck out of shape. It's a couple of trucks. Timothy Peters, Clay Greenfield goes spinning from
Seconds for station identification on the Motor Racing Network. The field back to 1. Green flag is in the air and Ben Rhodes is on the move.
Rhodes with a good shove from Matt Crafton in that outside lane is going to take over the number 1 spot, at least for the moment, on turn 2.
Four sport teammates working together in the outside lane, and they might be tough to beat over the last couple of laps here in Daytona. It is Ben Rhodes out front, Matt Crafton in second, Spencer Boyd is up to third.
What a charge from the 20 machine of Spencer Boyd. He tried to get to the bottom. Austin Hill had none of that. He muscles his way into the third spot, trying to track down those Thor Sport 4s.
The Thor Sport 4s at the front of the field. Ben Rhodes, the race leader. Now Matt Crafton tries the outside. Rhodes runs him up the racetrack. That's going to slide Crafton out of line. Laps to go.
I'm not sure teammates get down the front, they'll keep you at the front. That's your favorite guy. Front of the pack, they're single file among the top 4, led by Ben Rhodes.
Matt Crafton, meanwhile, who was racing for the lead a lap ago, has fallen outside of the top 7. They are too wide. Now Gustine gets turned. Ben Rhodes head-eyeing the outside wall. All of the race leaders are collected. Matt Crafton may have gotten through. Stuart Friesen has some damage. One truck may have gotten through in Austin Hill.
It is the 10th Money Lion caution of this race. Caution is out. This race is not over, but one truck is ablaze coming out of turn number 4 and into the tri-oval after several trucks crash and collide. It is Sheldon Creed, who is basically screeching to a halt at the entrance of pit road, and he pops the old bottom inside the truck, trying to put the flames out, and they still roar. Safety crews are on the scene. Caution is out. Stuart Friesen second. Matt Crafton, Spencer Boyd, and Bobby Gerhardt are the top 5.
Looks again on the ISM Vision screen showing the replay of this crash that was right at the point. The black and red truck at the front there is Gustine. He gets a nudge from the number 2 of Sheldon Creed, both rookies. Making contact, setting the number 12 of Dean down the track into our race leader, the number 99 of Ben Rhodes.
And it started when...
Back on pit road, and that just kind of describes the night we've had. I think Clay Greenfield has kind of had a night that sums up a night a lot of drivers have had here tonight at Daytona.
Well, it looks like the infield paint people will have some work to do tonight because he drove right through the middle of the Monster Energy logo to our left at the entrance to the tri-oval. He's been able to Crafton, Spencer Boyd, Bobby Gerhardt, Josh Reum are the top 5 as the green flag comes back in the air, and here we go. On the break, Austin Hill. Stacked up on the line behind them, as this could very well be the race. race for the win here in Daytona.
They are 3 wide behind them from 4th on back as Timothy Peters gets it rolling in that extreme outside lane, but at the front, it's Austin Hill. Back pressure, oh, they bang again. Bobby Gerhardt head on into the outside retaining wall. He got tangled up at the exit of the turn with Austin Wayne Self and a big lick for the 6th.
And again, it's an overtime finish attempt number 2 in the World Center of Racing. Green flag is back in the air. Here comes Austin Hill. Up to the gearbox. Help, and he needs it soon, and he needs it now.
Yeah, and he's going to get it too because Grant Enfinger has found a way to his back bumper. That's exactly what they wanted to happen. They've got a 3-truck draft in that outside groove trying to track down the leader, Austin Hill.
Austin Hill was able to get away by a couple of truck lengths, but that gap is gone. Here comes Matt Crafton. Hill throwing the block inside and out, and now Enfinger pulls up alongside Crafton to take the 2nd spot.
And Hill threw that block on Crafton and allowed Enfinger to sneak by on the inside, bringing Ross Chastain with him to the 3rd spot. Hill leads. It's a single file freight train, 1 through 4.
4 trucks off turn number 4 down to the stripe. Going to see the white flag this time. This one is going to be official. The next flag is going to end it. Your front 4. They're in turn 1.
Crafton trying to run it. Austin Hill in a night of pandemonium has kept that truck clean. Final time off 2. He's got the lead.
And is able to hold off Grant Enfinger for now. Single file, top 5 up the back straightaway. Austin Hill again throws the block topside. Enfinger looking but doesn't make the move.
They're playing bumper cars 1 through 5. Hill still has the lead. Enfinger pushing him, looking outside. Hill goes up to block. He's your leader coming to the checker.
Here they come out of turn number 4 for the final time. Blocks being thrown left and right to the line. Checkered flag. Austin Hill is a Daytona winner. Austin Hill.
Former racer from Kannapolis, North Carolina, guided Ricky Stenhouse to all those super speedway wins a few years ago, so Herm certainly knows how to do the spotting duties. Austin Hill is here on the front stretch grass. He's doing donuts, burning them down here at Daytona as he has scored the victory here tonight.
There you have it, race fans. Austin Hill, the winner. His first career NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series win. Doing some victory celebration there on the tri-oval grass. He'll stop at the start-finish line. Austin